we're going to go ahead and get started tonight. Should be a lot of fun. Here's what we're going to do. So we are going to do an open forum for Q&A, all right? Which means you ask a question, I'm going to do my best to answer it so that I can help all of you the best that I possibly can. Now here's how this is going to work, all right? I am going to allow you to ask questions, all right, based on, I want you to play close attention, okay? Based on a certain number of factors, all right? So in order to, otherwise it will literally, it won't work with 1,000 people on here. I'm just scrolling through real fast to see what I got. All right, so not everybody. Okay, so we're gonna go in a specific order here, all right? And it's going to go based on your name. So if I'm going to say everybody with the first name that starts with an A, type your questions. Now, here's the trick. Nobody else can comment while these people are asking questions. Otherwise, we're never going to get finished, and I'm not going to make it to your letter in the alphabet, okay? So, if everybody's okay with that, we'll get started. I do know that, let's see, I don't believe I am the presenter yet. Hold on one second. I believe that Nick held presenter hostage. Let's see if I can't make myself the presenter. Hey, Nick. Oh, here we go. I think I can do it. Hold tight. I'm going to make myself the presenter now. You're holding it hostage. Everyone can thank Nick, since all you can see is me and not my screen, because Nick held the screen hostage. Okay. So, you got to love it. You got to love Nick holding the screen hostage. Okay. So 2 questions that I got through email 700 times, so we're not going to address those. If you have these questions, just ask a different question in the chat when I get to your name. So a couple of things. If you were with us last week, a lot of people have asked me about email domination. Of course, email domination is still open. You can get enrolled. You can see the link right there on the screen. It's emaildomination.com/enroll. I had about 10 of you that asked me if you could upgrade to the live trainings, right? I opened up 10 live training spots, and that's it. This only works, obviously, if you've purchased email domination. If you have, you can use that upgrade link and upgrade to the live trainings. So that should handle those questions, and we should be good to go with actual questions for marketing right now, okay? All right, so everybody with the first name starts with an A. Go ahead and type your question. Only type it 1 time. Do not type it twice. Otherwise, we will not make it through this, okay? So only type it 1 time. So everybody whose first name starts with the letter A, go ahead and type your question. Okay. Let's see. And of course, mind you that these questions will be difficult to answer. Unless I can get through this. So of course we got, all right, here we go. First question. So question coming in from Ashraf, how do I use mobile opt-in with Muncheye? You don't actually use necessarily mobile opt-in per se with Muncheye. So if you've watched the email domination workshop series for the past, I don't know, little while now, I think I'm going to go on and cut this camera off, actually, because I'm already seeing it start to freeze up. So hold tight, everybody. It was cool for the beginning, but we may just go down to, now that there's so many people on here, we may just go down to just 1 camera, all right? So you'll see me looking this way a lot. That's where my chat box is that I can actually see, so we'll be paying attention. Okay, so Muncheye, let's just pull that site up real fast. This is left up here from earlier last week. All right, so Muncheye.com. So what's the point of Muncheye? Muncheye, oops, that's not where I want to go. I probably just spelled it wrong. Typos, they're a killer. Okay, so Muncheye. So what is this website for? The website for Muncheye is literally showing you all of the upcoming product launches. So it's all the things that are getting ready to launch on the internet. Oftentimes when we're looking for traffic online, we need to know where the traffic's going to be. And this gives you a good opportunity to know where that traffic's going to be. When you can see all the products that are launching on a certain day and time, you know that there's going to be people on Google and Bing and just all of these places searching for these products. So that's what Muncheye is really for. It's not specifically to be used with any specific platform. It's to be used with anything and everything that you might have to build your email list and, of course, to make money. So Muncheye.com, very good resource for knowing where the traffic is going to be. Let's see. All right, so if some of the companies don't allow, a lot of different companies and different affiliate networks allows and disallows certain types of marketing. So for instance, some of them will tell you you can't put ads on Facebook. Some of them will tell you can't put ads on Google. Some of them will tell, all of these different things. There's no way around that. That's a good question that came in from Andre. There's no way around that. You will need to abide by all the rules for each and every affiliate offer and affiliate company that you promote with. Can I email new launches to my subscriber list? This came from Algia. Absolutely. New launches are what most people promote because that's what's hot right now, right? So if you're looking for products to promote online and you're having a hard time finding them, this is a good spot to look. Something like Muncheye, this is going to show you the hottest, newest products that are launching right now. Let's see. All right. If your name starts with a B, go ahead and put your question in. If your name starts with a B. And again, please respect the questions. I can't get the questions of everybody if all of you are asking questions out of turn, okay? Okay, so how many different offers should you send to your email list every month? This came from Bernard. Bernard, very good question. A lot of people will send a different offer every week, so it's like a weekly promotion. It's like at the beginning of the week, you start to promote a product, and then as the month goes on, you switch. I typically will do between 2 and 4 different products a month to all of our sub lists. That we find is typically a really good mix because it's still giving you the ability to promote multiple things, but also not promoting something new every single day. Let's see. So how do we use? So for those of you that have mobile opt-in, and some of you are asking, how do you use it with ClickFunnels and this, that one, and that one? You can use the embed code with mobile opt-in. We won't go too deep into detail on that because there's so many training videos on it, but you just simply use the embed code and it allows it to integrate with pretty much any service on the planet. All right, let's see. Antonio wants to know, will I be able to make money with only what I'm learning on these webinars? I have absolutely no clue. If you're on this webinar, I'm assuming you're a student of mine, which means you have some of my training, some of our softwares and things like that. And if that's the case, then yes, the software, the training, combined with our weekly webinars, that's what it's all about. Let's see. All right, if your name starts with a C, go ahead and put your questions in. All right, so if your name starts with a C. So Sedia wants to know, do you promote launches right during a launch, before a launch, or after a launch? Very good question. You want to do it right before. So you want to promote you want to be sending your emails on the day that these products go live, typically, because that's going to help you to get more, more out of it, right? It's going to help you to get more out of it. Let's see. Just going through a lot of your questions because we do have a ton of them coming in. And it might be a little more difficult because everybody is typing out of turn. Let's see. Okay, so Chris asked a good question. If we suggest doing videos and things prior to these product launches, how do you get credit? Very good question. Basically, you do your videos and you do all these web pages and things, and you have them ready so that when the offer goes live, the link works, right? So all the traffic leading up to that, there probably isn't going to be much because the product's not live. The minute the product goes live, there'll be a lot of traffic. So then, of course, your affiliate link would work, and then you would get all the credit. Anything that happens prior to the launch date, prior to it being live, would just be kind of lost, but that's okay because you're using it to get yourself up there so that you have massive amounts of traffic to that specific offer when it comes in. Some of you, okay, hold tight. We've got some more questions coming in here, but my my GoToWebinar over here is freezing up. There we go. Let's see. All right, so super important. Everybody listen to me. In order for Q&A to work, there's only one way I can make it work. If we're all typing questions at the same time, then it freezes up and I can't read any of them. So if we go in order like I'm proposing, then I'll be able to get most everybody's questions, or at least a good mix, and everything should work out really well. So it would be very good if you could please just hold off and only ask one question and do it when your letter is called, okay? Let's see. All right, so a lot of questions coming in. Can you promote only products from Muncheye? No, you can promote products from anywhere. In fact, you know, that's one of the things. In fact, look, inside of this course, I think I talk about profit optimization and the profit funnel. There are so many different places that you can get offers to promote. Affiliate networks, ClickBank, JVZoo, tons and tons of different affiliate networks, by the way. So you're not stuck with promoting only the stuff that you see on Muncheye. This is just one specific technique called launch jacking. That's all that technique actually is. There are tons and tons of techniques that we're going to talk about on the Success Connection over time. What I like to do with the Success Connection is kind of go in a methodical order, meaning the last 5 weeks we've really talked about beginner's guides to email marketing. It's where I came up with this idea for a new email domination program or training. It's all about teaching you the basics, and then we're going to go into specific strategies over the next few months. So the fact that you're able to get on here and obviously, you know, learn these strategies is really good because it's going to help you in the long run to be able to listen and learn every single week. So every single week you're getting content, every single week you're getting training, every single week you're getting, you know, you're getting little pieces of information that help to put that entire puzzle together. And I think that's what's really important. I mean, if you don't have that, then you just kind of stay stagnant, right? So you can promote things from anywhere to anybody, all right? Let's see. Okay, so when you promote products to your email list, are they normally similar products? And the answer is yes. What that means is if you create a list that's all about, I don't know, let's just say your list is all about, I don't know, weight loss. You don't want to go send people on is to teach you guys marketing and literally go in and start talking about weight loss. That would not make much sense, right? And so that's why, of course, we suggest that you do the same thing. Now, there's other people that see it differently, but I'm thinking if you want to build a long-term business, then this is what you want to do. You don't want to do things that don't make sense, and that just flat out doesn't make any sense. So let me pull back up my questions here. They started to freeze up on me. All right, so if your first name starts with a D, type your questions in. All right, looks like Devin. So Devin wants to know ClickFunnels. How does it work without buying a domain name? It just does. If you just never buy a domain name and use ClickFunnels, it'll just automatically work. It gives you a subdomain. So there's not a whole lot that I can tell you about that. So what is the best source to gain new leads? Here's what I would highly suggest. So you might want to write this down. In fact, I'll just type this out for you because this is good good information. If you want to get new subscribers, leads, traffic, okay? Here are the sources I like best. I love YouTube. All right, why do I love YouTube? I love YouTube because YouTube is a fast, easy way to generate massive amounts of traffic and leads. All right, I love Facebook. I love Facebook because Facebook really does actually work. In fact, and I love Facebook because I love their fan pages. All right, I want to show you guys something. I wasn't planning to show you this, but I want you to see this. I think I can get it to pull up without actually logging in to Facebook. Let me see. I want you to see something. I might have this wrong, by the way. Oh, nope, it's right. All right, I want you guys to check this out. So I've talked to you before about this fan page method, but you've always seen what I did kind of, I don't want to say in the past, but you've always seen what I was doing, what I have done, all that stuff. But what you've never seen, at least not that I'm aware of anyway, is you've never actually seen when one of my videos has gone massively viral. This video right here, check this out. It was posted on March 13th. Look at this, 559,000 views. Now that's people that have actually watched it, okay? If you were to look at how many people it has reached, which it won't show you on here because I'm not logged in, but I'm going to pull it up here on my phone and tell you. 1,440,572 people. I think you might can see the number right there. 1,442,000 people have actually been reached with this video right here. Now, what does that matter and what does that mean and why do you care? Well, let me show you why you care, okay? Let me just show you something because, I mean, this wasn't necessarily what I planned to do, but let me just show you how many leads we've generated because that video went viral. This is all live, by the way, so you can see it. Check this out. 459 new subscribers today. This is live, okay? So this is 459 subscribers live generated right before your eyes. And look, all of these came from right here. It's because this video went viral on my fan page. So look, this one's got 6,500 views. Then we post some condos, but then we got 7,500, and look at all these ones since then. We have generated a ton of leads. In fact, yesterday, 800 leads. The last 7 days, 1,700 leads. Guess how much I paid for those leads? Somebody type in, how much did I pay for those leads? That's right, you're all learning. I paid not a penny, not even a single penny. Okay? Not one penny. I actually taught this. Here's what's funny. So you can see that my total subscribers are 77,000 subscribers. When I built this email domination course that we talked about last week, it's funny because look, it says list building, the 30,000 list building Facebook strategy. In fact, inside of here, I actually taught how I was getting my subscribers. Look how funny this is. When I built this, we had 168,000 fans, okay? And we had 30,000 people on our email list, all right? Then I did an update, okay? And we had gotten a few more fans. But now, we are up to 77,000 fans, or I'm sorry, 77,000 subscribers, and I think it's like 200 and something thousand, 235,000 fans, and $0 spent, okay? So the Facebook fan page method is very, 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 very important to your business. If you're not doing it, you should be. You can do it for any niche, any industry, anything. This is all about Destin, Florida. This is the vacation industry, right? But when I send emails, we get opens. This email right here, this last email that I sent, actually I sent this email live on the Success Connection, okay? I sent this email live on the Success Connection. How many of you were on here when I sent an email to my Destin, Florida list when I was teaching you how to send emails? Just say yes if you were on here. All right, lots of you saying yes. Okay, I see tons of people saying yes. All right, well, check this out. This is the email that I sent. And look at how many opens I got. I got 20,000 people to open this email. 20,000 people opened that email that I sent. Now, I didn't get a massive click-through rate because I wasn't even trying. I was literally just showing you guys how to send an email, so I didn't have anything to actually promote. So it was just very soft of me asking them to click. But 20,000 people opened. 20,000 people opened that email. So all of these people, though, came simply from our fan page. So when I tell you that this little method that a lot of you have right here, a lot of you have this inside of email domination, you need to watch this. And of course, we also did a follow-up to this in mobile opt-in as well. So if you've got mobile opt-in, you need to watch this because it teaches you the methods that I use to actually do this, which is extremely, extremely important. So Facebook fan pages, very, very good. How about getting on the first page of Google in 7 minutes? How many of you would like to learn how you can leverage the first page of Google in 7 minutes? How many of you would like to learn this? I actually just talked to a buddy of mine about this today that's doing it, and I figured, well, I might as well share it with you. We're here. Okay. Getting on in the first page of Google in 7 minutes. Okay, so here's what they do. Simply, all right, so steps. Step number 1 is you Google your keyword. All right, so let's say it's weight loss, or let's say that it's something, honestly, it could be pretty much anything, right? Whatever your specific industry is, you would Google. What you do is you find blogs, forums, you know, places like this where you can comment and chat. And number 3 is you join the conversation and leave your links. Now, what does this not mean? This does not mean that you spam things. What it means is that pretty much anything, anytime you Google something, I don't even know, you could probably Google, I don't know, maybe even like Destin, Florida, because my site doesn't come up because we haven't really done any SEO. So look, you can come through here, and as you scroll down, you can find all of these different websites. Like I know that one, and I know this one, and they have blogs, and you can go leave comments on those blogs. So here's what ends up happening. What ends up happening is people come to the web, they come to Google, they Google the keyword. When they Google the keyword, these people that have front page of Google traffic are there. But what happens when somebody clicks and they go to one of these sites, like say this one, you know, what happens when somebody gets here, right? They scroll around, they search around, et cetera, et cetera. Well, now you're able to go in, leave comments, and join the conversation in forums and stuff like that. I know that like Mustang forums, stuff like this, these are different message boards. I used to post on these when I had my first internet business selling Mustang parts. I advertised right here on this forum, and I advertised on this forum, and we did $250,000 a month in sales. And literally all I did was advertise in these 2 places and a little bit of eBay and Google, but most all of my business came from these message boards. So again, why not leverage that? Right? You got to think outside the box. If you want some traffic and you want to build your list, look, phenomenal way using Facebook, phenomenal way leveraging the front page of Google in only 7 minutes, because it takes you a few minutes to Google some of your top keywords and go and start making posts on the blogs and on the message boards and things like that, which make total sense, right? So lots and lots of opportunity to get on to the front page of Google without the SEO and without all the time and energy that it does actually take to get your sites ranking up there first. All right, let's see. Let's see. You don't have to pay per click for that. No, that's completely free traffic. So that's traffic that's coming in free. Somebody else has paid to get their site there. Obviously, you can take advantage of it. Now, then there's a lot of these other quote-unquote paid methods. You can do Facebook ads. You can do Google ads. You can do YouTube ads. You can also do Bing ads. This is very easy. If you haven't tried this before, okay, if you have not tried Bing ads before, this is actually a pretty good method, and it's very simple for new, for people that are brand new. This is very good. So what is Bing ads? It's very simple. It's how your information shows up on here. So if we were to type in like credit card, okay, these ads over here, these are paid ads. These are people that are paying to advertise. You can see where it says ads, right? These are people paying to advertise here, all right? You can pay to advertise there as well. And Bing is a very good search engine, and it's very easy. It's not as complicated and as difficult and as much of a pain as Google can be. And there's still a ton of traffic on here, and it's very simple to get your ads onto Bing. Let's see. All right. How many of you like the Bing method? Because I know a lot of you. Have probably not even thought about that. We don't talk about Bing, right? But the Success Connection is all about giving you outlines. It's about giving you opportunity. It's about giving you the right bit of information so that you can make good decisions, obviously, for your marketing. And Bing is, look, Bing is not the, I don't ever use Bing as my search engine, right? It's not like I'm sitting around on Bing using Bing. But what I will tell you is there are a lot of people that are using Bing. So one of the things I learned a long time ago was don't worry about what I like, only worry about what works, okay? So makes total sense, right? So I see a few of you saying you use Bing, so pretty cool. Let's see. All right, let's go with some questions. All right, specific marketing questions now. Okay, specific marketing questions. If your name starts with an E. All right. And yes, Bing will also put your ads on Yahoo. It's Bing and Yahoo, pretty much the same. Let's see. Evelyn says, I'm lost. I did not understand because I didn't know about this class until 7 weeks late. Evelyn, you might be like 50 weeks late. We've actually been doing the Success Connection for, I think, close to 50 weeks now. It's every single Thursday night. We meet up here, and I go over whatever I can to help you. If you feel a little lost, that's okay. You could go to our to your members area for Success Connection. It's called thesc.com. In fact, I will pull it up for you. Thesc.com. All right, on this website, you can register for the website, and then you can log in, and you can see all of the replays from every previous session of the Success Connection, and you can see them all for free. So really cool and should be very helpful. Let's see. And remember, I'm not going to be able to get to everybody's question because there's just too many, right? Let's see. All right, let's go with letter F. If your name starts with an F, go ahead and put your questions in. And I do want to tell you that next week I've got a really, really cool training that we've put together on traffic. And I know that a lot of you are interested in traffic, and you're interested in specific methods for traffic at that. So next week I've got a traffic training plan for you, and additionally to that, I've also got a couple of things I've been working on that we're going to hook you up with for free. So we've got some really cool stuff coming your way here on the Success Connection anyway. So let's see. Felicia says that she's new and a little bit overwhelmed and keeps seeing a bunch of emails to buy more stuff. Well, my suggestion is don't buy a lot of stuff. The only thing that we have is obviously our products. There's not even that many of them. And I would kind of stick with one person. You've kind of got to decide who do you want to teach you. And I've never said that I'm the best teacher, the only teacher, and that you couldn't learn, better from somebody else. But what I do feel like is that I spend a lot of time helping you and helping point you guys in the right direction. But also, I am spending a lot of time finding other people who can also come on here and help you as well. So if I find somebody that I feel like has good information, that's going to be able to teach you something really good, typically I will invite them onto the Success Connection. I know I haven't done that in the last 6 weeks, but we're planning on bringing some of my partners on. So I would not buy things from other people unless it's somebody you've been following for a long time. And I would just stick to the Success Connection, stick to my emails, and stick to what I send you, because I'm going to be finding a lot of different things for you. I'm going to be pointing you in the right direction as far as training, education, tools, software, methods, all of those things. We're going to point you all in the right direction, which I think is really important. Let's see. Some of you saying I am a good teacher. Let's see. Makes sense. I appreciate it. Very much so. How many of you enjoy the Success Connection? Just say yes if you enjoy the Success Connection, and if you're going to be here every week. We have basically another 1,000 people in here. We're about 10 people shy of 1,000. So we've got a ton of people in. We're excited about the Success Connection. I wanted this week to be kind of an open forum because I know a lot of people had a lot of questions. And of course, it's almost virtually impossible to get to every single question that I can ever. There's so many coming in. What I'll probably end up doing, and I think I've learned a good lesson from the questions, and that is that a lot of people come in, and you come in a little bit late, and so you don't hear the "don't ask questions until your letter is called." So it makes sense that we can do this. In fact, I tell you what. Here's this website address right here. Look, it says go.dsc.com/Facebook. When you go there, all right, and I just want to share with you. I wish this thing would stop asking me to log in. You can just type in like go.dsc.com/Facebook. Check out this little video that I filmed. I filmed this right before we got on. It says, "Who loved the Success Connection?" If you love the Success Connection and you plan on being back every single week for the rest of the year, go there and leave a comment and say, "I'll be there." I just like to get you guys commenting on Facebook as much as possible. It's always fun for me. There is your address. Remember, at the end of tonight, I'm going to give away $100, and it's going to be to somebody that comments on that video and tells me what they think about it. Let's see. Okay, yes, that's right. Let's see. Some of you asking about how do I get access to the past webinars. Very good question with a very easy answer. All right. If you would like access to all Success Connection replays, you just simply go here and then you register. And when you register, you'll be able to register, and then you'll be able to log in, okay? So we've built this members area for you. It's super simple to use. It gives you all the videos that you could possibly want, all the videos that you could possibly need, all right? Let's see. Okay, that's a good question. How many of you were not here last week? Type the number 1 in if you were not here last week, okay? If you were not here. Oh, boy. How do we have so much turnover? I bet you all of you were locked out last week, and that's why you were not here. Type the number 2 if you tried to get in last week, but you could not get in because you were locked out. Amanda, Jeremy, Larry, Judy, William. Oh, gosh. Lots of you are locked out, huh? Yeah, that's what happens. I'm glad you all got on early because literally we got a packed house again tonight. Okay, so A couple of quick things. Some of you are asking me what in the world this is. What is this email domination? Because you weren't here last week. I didn't really think about that. I apologize. I just assume, I guess, that I have the same people every single week, but it looks like a few hundred of you weren't here last week. So, yeah, gosh. All right. I need to build a better system. Yeah, probably do, but this is the best that I got so far. So, all right, if you weren't here last week, and if you were here last week and you got email domination, this will be a quick run through, so you'll see what you've got and how to use it. But basically, last week what I did was I showed everybody this new training that I built. And, you know, if you've already got this, then you can leave some comments on what you think about it. But basically, it's called email domination. And what it is I went through and I built a start to finish, nuts and bolts, basic course and advanced course on email marketing. And I built it for really, it's only being released, and it was only released right here on the Success Connection last week. Now, I figured that some people were going to have questions about the modules and things, and I would kind of answer some of those questions tonight. But I forgot that a lot of you weren't here last week. So I'm going to give you a quick run through. For those of you that were here, this is good information because it's going to outline exactly what's in here. And of course, this is all stuff you need to be doing anyway. But basically, we built a beginner's guide to list building. So it's literally like the basics. And every time you click on one of these to see the basics, there's a little whiteboard image right here. This is me in the video if you hit play. And this is my whiteboard and everything that I wrote, right? So you can download that and go back and look at, okay, here's what I wrote on the whiteboard, and then you can watch the video and follow along. Does that make sense? Say yes if that makes sense. Say yes if that makes sense. Following along and being able to download the whiteboard images. I'm going to do a lot of trainings like this for you on the Success Connection anyway, where I'm going to be able to give you the actual document from the trainings. Okay, so we break this course down into two sections. The beginner's course, which goes all the way down to the commonly used terms. So like if you feel like we use terms that you don't really understand, definitions and words and things, well, we've got them all defined. There's tons of these right down here. So you can go down and really kind of hone in on exactly what you're interested in learning and exactly what words you don't understand. Then we have an advanced course, which is just moving you along the path on inbox optimization. This is helping you to get more emails opened, helping you to send your emails the right way. If you have a hard time with writing email copy, this is a whole course that teaches you on how to write your emails for each type of offer that you're promoting. So if you're promoting lead generation offers, we've got a whole training series on how to do that. If you're promoting pay-per-click or sales offers, we've got all of the techniques that I use in my emails all put right here for you. Then we've got profit optimization, which this just teaches you basically how to generate more profits when you send the emails. Okay, so it's if I'm going to send my email, how do I make more money from my email? It's pretty simple stuff. We've got case studies. So there's case studies that apply. You know, case studies are great to learn from. I'm going to try to start bringing a lot of case studies actually onto the Success Connection with you, because case studies help us in so many ways because we can see what other people did, how they did it, and then we can duplicate that. And so I've got case studies on here for how we started generating $2,000 marketing t-shirts to an email list, how we sold clicks for $90,000, how we generated $100,000 with CPA marketing with our email list, and on, right? So a lot of case studies. The things that I think everybody's really excited about were this. It's the done-for-you emails. We have all of these email sequences done for you. It's 750 emails already written. Literally, if you were to click on this button right here, it will download this entire email sequence. This is 30 days of emails already written out in the solar and green energy space. And then we tell you what the top products are to promote, and I actually got a free report made for you. So that means if you wanted to get into this niche, the solar energy, green energy type niche, well, here's a whole list of emails. In fact, let's see if it'll download. There it is. Check it out. All you got to do is literally just copy and paste these emails. They're already written. Look, here's day 19, all the way down. You just copy and paste these emails, and they're already written for you. I hired my copywriter to actually write them, okay? Then, of course, you've got a free report right here. So how many of you struggle with the free report? How many of you struggle with the free report? Giving away the free report and all this stuff. I mean, a lot of you got this last week, so it's always a juggling match. I don't want to spend too much time talking about something that I talked about last week, but at the same time, I want to be fair to those that weren't here. And so I'm going to give you just a quick rundown. So basically, I've made a free report, and I've gotten my copywriters to write email sequences in all of these different niches for you, okay? Solar energy, real estate, golf. This is a huge niche. If you're not in the golf niche, just remember very clearly that men will spend tons of money to perfect their golf swing, okay? So it's actually a very good niche. Dog training niche, 60 days of emails plus the free report, right? Survival and preppers. These are people that want to, prep and survive, and you've seen this stuff probably on television. Well, we give you the top offers. We give you a free report that we made, so you have all rights to it to give it away, by the way. In fact, you can even link to it so that they can download it from right here, and you don't even have to worry about how do you deliver it. You just literally give them the link to the one here and then download it. And you've got survival, you've got personal development, you've got auto insurance, dating for men, dating for women, and then 180 days of internet marketing emails. Those internet marketing emails will be great to promote products like these from Muncheye. Okay, so they'd be very, very good for promoting things like this. And so this entire course, which I'm not going to go through any more beyond this because I want to get some more questions. We also have this inbox multiplier software. Works really cool. Basically what it does is it walks you through sending your emails. So it basically just says, here's how we write your emails. Did it inbox? Did it not? And you just click. Green means go, right? Green means go. Red means it did not. And it gives you some tips on what you should change in your email copy so that you'll get more inboxing, so that your open rates will be higher. This is how you make more money. Very simple tool. I actually I built this for my staff. All the people that work in this office over here and over here, they send emails for me every day, and they actually use this inbox multiplier software. They're not allowed to send emails unless they use that software to go through and learn how to do it. How many of you are interested in CPA marketing CPA products? Say yes? Okay, lots of you. Very cool. Well, we also had Rico Davis, who does massive amounts of volume in the CPA world. He came on and he did a 7-module series for me on CPA marketing. This guy does about, 6 figures plus per month on CPA marketing. You get this entire course. There's no upsells in this course by any means. And then so that basic course, it's $497 one time only, and that's it. We also have live workshops. Okay, so we're doing 3 live workshops where I'm bringing people on to share. One of them is called a copy workshop, where we're going to teach you how to write email copy. It's live, and of course, if you were to miss it, the replay will be put in here. But it's literally how to write email copy. How would you sit down and write emails? The second one is on traffic. So it's a traffic generation workshop where it's all about generating traffic. That's all it's about. And the third one is on profiting, how to find the right offers, how to generate the most profits, how to optimize your profits. 3 workshops. So you actually have 2 options for email domination. You can either get the $497 course, which does not include the workshops, or you can get it with the workshops for $997. However, we sold 50 of the workshops last week, and I said we were not going to go over 50 because we want to keep it small, and that's still the case. So what we'll do is, I did get a ton of emails about it, people asking, can I upgrade, can I buy it? Here's the thing, we'll open 10 slots for that, and that's it. So 10 more, and we're going to cap it at 60 because we're going to open the mics. You notice how on the Success Connection we keep the mics off because there's 1,000 of you on here? we're going to open the mics on these workshop series so that you can actually ask questions. So we absolutely can't go over 60 people. So that's that. And let's see me pull up my phone. Okay, so if you want to get it, this is where you get it. emaildomination.com/enroll. I'm going to go back to my questions now. That should answer the question on email domination, hopefully, because I know that was up on the screen and a lot of you are asking. All right, let's see. All right, so a couple of you want to know what's coming next on the Success Connection. What's coming next on the Success Connection? Well, there's a lot of different things. There's a lot of different things. In fact, let me ask you this. Since it's a Q&A, I guess I get to ask questions. How many of you would answer a survey if I emailed it to you and let you vote on what we will teach on the Success Connection? How many of you would like to do that? Just say yes if you would like to be able to vote. All right. Voting is a good thing. You know, I like to be able to allow you to make some of your own decisions and to help me help you. And so voting is a good thing. In fact, I may even allow you to vote inside of the members area. So we're going to work on that, getting the ability for you to vote on what you want to learn, right? Because I do feel like that's one of the most important things, is just to be able to give you options, right? Options for the live training and for what we're going to teach. Let's see. All right. So let's go ahead with questions. In fact, I'm just going to, since nobody's really abiding by the question with certain names, just go ahead and ask your questions, and I'm going to go through them as fast as I can. Okay, so Greg says, I have inbox inner circle. Should I have email domination? Which is better for beginning wanting to make money quickly? Greg, first of all, we never talk about making money quickly. We talk about making money like smart, right, intelligently. If you've got inbox inner circle, that's great. Email domination is a whole nother world. It's literally a more in-depth training. Email domination, really good for beginner. Inbox inner circle, really good for beginners. Email domination, very good for beginners, and it kind of takes you through the advanced course. Let's see. Will we cover direct email marketing campaigns to businesses? That's something we'll put on the surveys. So, we can always do that. We can cover anything, right? We can cover whatever we want to cover. I just have to kind of have some ideas. I know that if you want to write this down, over the next few weeks, okay, here's what we're going to be learning. Up next on the Success Connection, all right? Number one, I'm going to bring somebody on with a YouTube traffic strategy that kills it, okay? Basically, you're going to learn how to generate killer traffic on YouTube. There's also an Instagram traffic strategy that we're going to be learning. So Instagram is a great way to generate traffic if you know how to use it properly. And so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to show you how to do that. That's coming up soon. There's going to be an automated email marketing funnel. You probably don't really know what that means, and that's okay, but it's coming. And it'll be there'll be a lot to it. Okay, let's see. So yeah, there'll be a lot of information on that. Then we're going to do a little bit on quick profit methods. Now, what the quick profit methods are is it might abandon the sole purpose of the traffic or of building an email list. What that means is there are ways that you can actually focus on making money and build your email list as a byproduct, okay? Does everybody understand what that means? Just say yes if you understand what that means. That you're right now, what we're really focused on is building our email list. That's the most important thing on earth, right? But we've got some strategies, okay, where you can literally build your email list as a byproduct, okay, as a byproduct of making money. So it's like you're making money, but in turn, you're also building an email list versus build your email list to make money, okay? So a little bit different. Let's see. Let's see, a lot of you saying that's a great idea. Very, very good. Let's see, Jose wants to know, how do I build my email list? Well, the first thing I would do is follow all of my instructions. And what that means is, look, all of you on here have my products. That means you've got some training from me, okay? You've got some training from me. You need to go through those trainings. It's very, very important. In fact, I probably should have put this up here. So a lot of people, they buy a product and then they don't do anything with it, and then of course our live trainings like this are great because it brings you out, it gets you engaged, you're focused, you're paying attention. But then if you leave here and you don't do something between now and next Thursday, then it's hard for you to really, move forward. Let me tell you a quick story. And I know that a lot of you have been here before, and so you know that I've really been focused on straight teaching, right? Not really, I guess I would say, a whole lot of storytelling and stuff, which I normally do. But for me, it's very important. It's very important that you hear something like this. Okay, so I really want to learn the personal development industry. Okay, I want to learn the personal development stuff. I feel like I have a lot that I could teach people about personal development, but I'm not sure that I understand how to teach it, if that makes sense. And so I started looking at how can I build my personal development business? How can I teach myself to be a better teacher in that regard? And I had to go out, and I spent last weekend. It'll be pretty crazy. I'm sure that you'll probably all think I'm insane. But I spent last weekend in San Diego, and I spent $20,000 to join a mastermind, first mastermind that I've actually ever paid to attend. Because most of them are about internet marketing. I could teach the masterminds. And so for the most part, people will ask me to come for free. Because if I come, it helps them to sell tickets, if that makes sense. And so that's fine. But for the personal development industry, I'm pretty much a nobody. I don't want to say you're a nobody. I'm at the bottom of the line, right? Kind of like you probably feel that you are. In other words, I know nothing about it. I'm trying to figure it out. How do I get traffic? How do I do this? And so I want to learn. I have a passion to learn that. And so I spent $20,000 to network with the most intelligent people that I could possibly find in that industry. And I left San Diego very excited. I have literally a notepad on my phone. It's just full of notes because I learned so much, right, from so many different people. What I really want for you guys is I want the Success Connection to be like that eye-opening experience in that mastermind for you. I want you to be able to come on here and listen to me, but I also want you to listen to my partners. I'm going to start bringing my partners on. And those of you know, I did this last year for, I don't even know, 3-4 months in a row. Every single week I was bringing on partners and people to just give you little bits of information that you could take and run with every single week. But here's the thing. I invested all that money, but at the end of the day, it's on me to come home and implement it. It's on me to decide to take the time out of my day to really learn how to teach personal development, to learn how to relay the things that I've gone through in my life and the obstacles that I've overcome and the mindset that I have. It's up to me to go and learn how to teach that, right? It's not just going to happen because I showed up. So it's very important for all of you that if you want to be successful with this, you have to actually go and implement and do all of the things that we're teaching, right? You can't just sit here and hope that it happens. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes a lot of sense. How many of you does that make sense? Right? Very good, very good. So a lot of you, this makes tons of sense for you, right? Very good. And that's important, right? So that's the reason I created this Success Connection. I did this over a year ago, and every single week we have tons of people get on. In fact, a lot of you know, it packs out. It's locked. People are locked out currently right this minute. There are people that can't get on right now, and they're probably angry. So that's, you know, that's just kind of how it is. I have a great support staff. How many of you like our support staff? Just put the number 1 through 10 in the chat box based on your results with getting support. 10 being great, 1 sucking. So I can just see through here what I see. I see tons and tons of 10s. I see a few people giving us some 1s. So, but hey, when there's 1,000 people in here and you're getting mainly just 10s, that's obviously really good. Let's see. Very good. So you can see that we do our best, obviously, to, you know, we do our best to help you, but at the end of the day, you actually have to implement the stuff that we teach. And so what we're going to do is, starting next week, we're going to go on a traffic domination roller coaster, right? We're going to really, really focus on traffic. Every single week, there's going to be a method taught about getting traffic. Because I feel like most of you have learned an awful lot with email domination, meaning the last 5 weeks, 6 weeks that we've gone through where we've just taught and taught and taught email, email, email. Now it's all time, it's kind of down to, okay, we need to get traffic so that we can start sending emails. How many of you would agree with that? Just say yes if you would agree with that. Okay? Very, very good. I see lots and lots of people saying yes. Okay, so this will be, I don't want to say this is the last time we're going to talk about email marketing, because it's not. But what we're going to do is we're going to shift our focus over to traffic generation so that you can begin to learn how to start consistently getting traffic to your site. I've also got a couple of other free gifts that I've put together for you. How many of you enjoy the free gifts on the Success Connection? Just say yes if you enjoy the free gifts on the Success Connection, right? I see lots of you saying yes. And somebody just asked a very good question. Trying to find your name. Karen wants to know, how do you get over analysis paralysis? This is a really good question that I think that I really do believe that if you guys pay close attention to me on this, you will enjoy the answer. Okay, it will be helpful for you. The only way to get over being paralyzed, okay, being completely paralyzed by literally by, you know, your own worst enemy, right? You're analyzing everything you do, right? The only way to get past that is to just do it. You got to get out of your head, quit thinking about everything, and just go implement. Trust your own instincts, because look, you've been here, you've been listening, you've been learning, you've been going through the course, right? So if you've been listening, learning, and going through the course, then there are things that you know that you're not giving yourself credit for. How many of you feel like you don't give yourself enough credit right now for what you know? Just say yes if you feel like you don't give yourself enough credit for the stuff you know. In fact, I'm willing to bet if you were to go and ask your neighbor, go and ask your coworkers, ask somebody in your family, ask anybody questions, okay, about what they're, like anything about marketing, that you would be able to answer those questions and they would not, which means you've learned, you've grown, you've taken the next step. But you got to give yourself credit for the stuff that you understand, right? For the stuff that you know that other people don't know, right? And you've got to give yourself credit so that you feel comfortable enough to actually go out there and do something. Because traffic doesn't just fall in your lap. Leads don't fall in your lap. You know, money doesn't just appear out of nowhere. You actually have to press a button to make it happen, right? But you got to give yourself enough credit and enough self-confidence to actually make that happen. And so one of the things that kills people right out of the get-go is literally being so scared to just go for it. How many of you are willing to just go for it? Literally, just go for it and make shit happen. I mean, that's the best thing I can say is just literally go for it. In fact, I tell you what, if you're willing to just go for it, go here right now, okay, on go to my Facebook page. Let's pull it back up. And I want you to type it in here. Type in #GoForIt and do it right here. Let me just go back to it because because it loves to log me out when I'm at the office. Right here on this video, type in hashtag go for it, because we should all motivate each other to go for it, right? That's exactly what you should be doing, is going for it. In fact, here, I'll type it in myself. I've got it on my other computer. Hashtag go for it. Now, I want to see lots of hashtag go for it's popping up on this screen, because, look, the best thing for you is to motivate your own self, all right, to actually implement what you're learning. I feel like we're going to teach you a ton. I feel like you're going to learn so much, but the thing is if you learn so much before you implement anything, it makes life difficult, and it makes the stuff that you're learning difficult, right? Because you haven't implemented anything. So I want you to implement. I want you to go for it. I want you to stay on track, and I want you to make sure that you're paying very close attention to the stuff that we're teaching you, because what we're teaching you is what works. We're not teaching you anything that doesn't work. That would be a waste of time. It would be a waste of your time, right? And I don't like to do that. I like to only, if I'm going to spend my time here, I'm going to spend my time here doing something that makes sense. You know what I mean? I want to spend my time doing something that makes sense and that makes your lives a little bit easier and a little bit more successful. All right, so let me go through, going through here. I see a lot of you saying that I'm a fast talker. Yeah, well, I try. I mean, I got a lot of stuff to get out in an hour and a half, right? I try not to keep you on here till midnight, but at the same time, there's just a lot to go. Okay. Phil wants to know, why am I teaching you all of this? What's in it for me? Is this a marketing strategy? Phil, can you tell me, is this your first time to the Success Connection, yes or no? Just interested to know if this is your first time to the Success Connection. Phil says no. Okay, well, at the end of the day, no. This is not a marketing strategy to teach you, although it might be a good one. I don't know. I would say I just enjoy doing it. I spend my time teaching, and it's fun for me. I don't know how else to explain it. I enjoy it. I do it on holidays. I do it on my birthday. You know, that's just kind of the way that it is. And I've always enjoyed doing it, you know. Now, there are some people that hate on me, and I don't know what to say to those people, other than, I don't know. I try my best to focus on positive things. And in fact, you know, since obviously I did not specifically have a training plan for you. And if this is your first time tonight, understand that most every week we have a structured plan. I kind of just wanted to try something new where I could just get on here and it just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of goes where it goes. I might ramble a little bit, then we might teach a little bit. There's some questions. Q&A was a pain because there's a million of you asking a million questions, so that didn't work well. I'm going to have to go to my survey option in order to make that actually work. But at the end of the day, one of the things that I've realized is that you're always going to have people that tell you you can't do something. You're always going to have negative people in your life, right? It's just the way it is. It doesn't matter. No matter what you do, no matter what you try, it's going to happen. In fact, before I left home tonight to come up here to the office and teach you, my fiance was crying her eyes out. Very, very sad moment. Some of her, just a personal thing. But some people that she really loves won't be at our wedding in September. And she literally is just hyperventilating as I'm walking out the door to come up here, which is, that's is what it is. I mean, I got to be here, you know. But she's very upset and very sad. And I tried to explain to her, I said, listen, if you let negative people bring you down, they will bring you down. They will bring you all the way down. Like down to where you feel worthless, where you have no self-esteem, you don't feel like you can do anything, you don't feel like you're good for anybody, you don't feel like you can do things that you don't know, you don't feel like you can do the things that you already know how to do. You are so low on yourself, right? And that's such a sad place to be. But the great thing about it is that we really do get the opportunity to choose. Just like you get the opportunity to choose to be here tonight. You could have said no, right? You could have said, to hell with that, I got other things to do. Right? There are people that did that. There are people that are not here tonight because they chose not to be, right? And there's negative people in your life. That's all we see on television is negative, negative, negative. And you hear people tell you to go on a negative diet, right? To go on a news diet, to eliminate negativity from your life. You hear all of us say this, right? All of these quote-unquote gurus, it's like just constant. It's all you hear, right? But the difference is that if you actually start to implement that, like if you were to take a pad and a pen and you were to write down a check mark on a piece of paper every time you read or heard something negative throughout the day, you would literally run out of paper. You would have to go to Walmart and buy stacks of paper like this in order to truly be able to mark an X. Every time you read something on the internet, something in your news feed on Facebook, a message you get, anything negative, right? So how is it that you expect to really and truly be successful if the only thing ever going into your head is negative stuff? You know what I mean? It's very hard. For me, sometimes it's hard because there's people that get on here and it's like you can't see this, but they just leave all this negative stuff in the chat box. It's just negative, 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 negative. Why do you suck so bad? And I'm just like, what the hell? I didn't know I did. You know, I didn't know I sucked so bad. But I learned over time to focus on the positive, and you won't have time for the negative. So what that means is there are so many phenomenal people coming to our wedding, so many people coming to our wedding. If she would just focus on how exciting it is that all these amazing people that we love, that we care about, that we've been friends with and you know known for years are going to make the trip to come to our wedding, she would be so excited that she wouldn't have time to think about the negative. If you will focus on the things that are exciting in your business, the stuff you've learned, the stuff you know today that you did not know 10 days ago, 20 days ago, 3 months ago, if you'll stay focused on that, you won't even have time to process all the negative crap that you read and that you hear and that you see, right? I really believe that if you try to do that, okay, and if you try to do this, you will be able to have more success because you will have more time to be focused on your success because you're spending less time focused on all this crap that doesn't matter, right? So some people ask me, what's the fastest way to make money? Well, the fastest way to make money is quit making excuses. That's the truth. That's what nobody will tell you, but that's the truth. The fastest way to make money is to stop making excuses. Stop giving yourself and other people reasons why you aren't doing it. And you know, you can go through the courses, you can go through the trainings, you can go through email domination, you can use mobile opt-in, you can use inbox and so you can use all these programs are only as good as you make them, right? There's tons of training. Hell, this course right here has everything done for you. Literally, all of these emails, I spent thousands of dollars. Look, some of you weren't even here last week. Look, I think I still even have this on here. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. When you actually have an opportunity to really and truly dive into something and do something and do it right obviously the first time, it blows my mind how people couldn't possibly get to the point to where you can be quote unquote successful at this. I want you to look at this. There was, we can just kind of go through, I want you to look at right here. I spent over $3,300 right here just to have those emails written for you. Written for you, done. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. That simple. How many of you feel like if you just literally were to focus on the stuff that's done for you already, you might have a chance to be successful? Just say yes, if that makes sense to you. Literally, all you have to do is copy and paste. You don't even have to think for yourself. I'm not saying not to think. I'm just saying that you don't have to, right? But what most people, you know what people get caught up about? They say, well, gosh, Anthony, it's great, but why don't you give us all of those? Why can't we spend $497? Why do you charge me $497 for this Mastery CPA course? And why do I have to spend more money to get email domination live? And yeah, you're going to give me more of these emails, but God, why do I have to pay? Why do I have to pay for this? Well, let me explain something to you. I had a chance, okay? I had a chance And I'll wrap this up and I'll give you the $100 giveaway in just a second. I had a chance to go to that mastermind last weekend for free. I could have gone for free. They let you go the first time for free. And then if you like it, you have to pay $20,000 to join. So while we were there were about 9 different people. 9 different people that were brand new to this mastermind. 9 people. Of all 9, only 1 paid before they ever attended, and that was me. And the reason I paid was because I knew if I spent $20,000 to go to that mastermind, what was I going to do? Somebody answer the question. What was I going to do? That's right. I was actually going to focus. I was going to listen. I was going to take it seriously, and my butt was going to be there because I paid $20,000 to sit in a room with other people for 3 days. And on the 3rd day, everybody went on a freaking boat. And I don't go on boats, so I didn't even make it the 3rd day. So I only had 2 days. 2 days, $20,000 that I spent. But I knew if I didn't spend that money, I wasn't going to be engaged. I was going to be on my phone, or I was going to be on my computer, or I wasn't going to be there on time. I wanted to put myself in the same position that all of you are in when you're learning. I'm not any better or any different than you. I'm actually quite the same, especially when it comes to things I don't know, right? So by investing in something, I made it that much more intentional for me to actually do it and to have success with it, right? How many of you feel like that's smart? Just say that if that's smart or not, right? Just interested. All right, I see a lot of you saying that's smart. That's what I want for you. And I'm not saying go drop $20,000 on this particular course. That's not what I'm talking about. But, hey, look, a lot of you got this course last week for either $497 or $997. A lot of you got it. I think almost 200 people actually, or somewhere around there, enrolled. And we had 50 in this email domination live. And you've invested a little money. Now you're actually going to focus on it. Now, did you invest what I invested? Nope, because I spent $3,300 to get all those emails done for you. And I'm spending another $1,780 to have 10 more niches done for you, which means by the end of the day, you'll have over 1,000 emails written for you. 1,000. That would cost you $5,000 to $6,000 to do on your own, just for those emails, right? Let alone live trainings and all these things that I'm paying people to come in. It's going to be like a virtual workshop. It's going to be like a whole freaking ordeal. But the point is that I'm trying my best to make sure that I give you epic value, but every once in a while, I ask you to invest in your knowledge, because if you don't invest in your knowledge, you won't use it. How many of you agree? Just say yes if you agree. So this is my point to all of you. Now, next week, I've got something I'm going to give you for free. If you show up next week, you'll get it. If you don't show up, it won't be on the replays. Unless you were here this week. So we'll take a list of everybody that was here this week, and we'll make sure that we give you this, because I'm telling you I'll give it to you. But the people that don't show up next week and weren't here this week won't get it. And so we're putting together a pretty epic bonus, I think, just something for free, just for attending. So you'll get an awesome traffic training, but you're also going to get a little bit of a bonus, something that you probably would have ended up spending a couple $100s on. I'm going to give it to you for free. My team is building it right now. Why do I do that? Because I want to incentivize you to come back every single week. I want to incentivize you to do the things that you need to do to be successful. I want to incentivize you to spend an hour with me being positive instead of 10 hours with other people being negative. You know, those are the things that I want to do. And I'm hopeful, I'm very hopeful that all of you can appreciate that and appreciate these sessions. In fact, how many of you right now would say that, you know, even though we didn't spend a lot of time tonight on specific strategies, my chat box froze. I'll just be totally honest with you. My chat box just literally froze because so many questions. So we're going to have to do a different plan for Q&A. I don't believe Q&A is going to work on GoToWebinar, but I will figure it out. Worry not. I always figure things out. It was a good try. It was a very good try. But how many of you feel like time well spent tonight? We spent 1 hour and 15 minutes, so it's a little shorter than the norm. Didn't spend a ton of time, but a lot of positive energy, a lot of good motivation, and some really good tips and tricks as well. So just say yes if you love it. Now, type in the number 1 if you'll be back next week for the free gift, right? Because there will be a free gift, and it will be a gift that you will not want to miss out on because it is something that will help further your success. I literally have a freaking team that is building stuff just for the Success Connection students. And it's not even for sale. It's just like the members only area for this. It's not for sale. You can't have it. It's not promoted anywhere. It's literally just to my students. That's it. I'm not selling it. You know how much I could sell all of our coaching sessions for? Thousands of dollars. I mean, you're talking about a year. But I'm not really interested in selling it to anybody. That's kind of a pointless endeavor. I'm only interested in helping my students. So, a couple of things that we're going to do. 2 things that we're going to do because number 1, I'm going to give away the $100 cash, and number 2, there are so many of you asking me questions about this, and I actually brought this up out of I didn't even know I had this PowerPoint actually. This is my computer at the office, by the way. I literally bought this computer for the Success Connection. There's nothing on the computer except the stuff that I do here because I'm having to come up to my office and do this now, and I can't do it at home. So I have a computer at home, and then I have my laptop, which you can see that I'm on GoToWebinar, and I'm trying to read the chat box over here. So I actually wasn't even planning to open that, but it is what it is. So a little bit of house cleaning before we give away the money. Number 1, a lot of you ask about my dad. My dad is doing a little better. He had a rough week last week, but he's doing a little bit better. So thank you so much for asking about my dad. I'm really excited that so many people care enough that every single week I get on here, even if I don't talk about my dad, there's always just tons of people talking about my dad. So I think I forget how much I actually do talk about him on here. But you know, it's just part of life, right? And sometimes when you get on here and you turn all these cameras on, and you got all these people talking, you still can't get away from life. It still is life, you know what I mean? And so it is something that's that we do have to pay attention to. So Dad is doing a little bit better. Chloe is doing good. I'm gonna put in the chat box the link to my Facebook page so you guys can go make posts there. Let's see. So it's go.dsc.com/Facebook. If you'll go post right now, let me just kind of get out of that. I don't know what all that stuff is. Go here. Go right here to this website. All right. When you go there, you will actually see. Let me see. You'll see this post. Got to get this fixed up at the office. I don't log into my Facebook page here because then it locks me out. Right here. So right here on this post where you see this video, go leave me comments. You can put #go for it. You can put a rating of 1 to 10. How much did you like the Success Connection? Click like and click share. I'm going to be giving away our cash prize, okay, to somebody right here on this page. Remember, you need to find this video right here. It says, who loved the Success Connection tonight? Find this and leave me comments on it. Do that right now because that's going to help you to get access to basically to being able to win $100 because all I'm going to do is just refresh this page. And once we hit a few hundred comments right here, I will go ahead and announce our winner. Now, some of you are asking me about this email domination. Next hurt. So I don't really know what else to tell you about email domination. Type the number 1 in if you have questions about email domination. If you haven't joined and you have questions about it, because I really don't want to go through the whole rigmarole of it. I mean, a lot of people already saw that last week. Let's see. I see a few of you. So basically, this is email domination right here. So this is what you'll be getting if you bought it. It's all of these different training modules. There's tons of them, by the way, like for copy, how to write the right emails. You always get downloads of my whiteboard, right? Always get downloads of my whiteboard, which is really cool. I'm just glad I've decided to do that. This is how to write email copy for all types of different offers. Look, selling via email. There's a whole formula here And all of these things are basically outlined for you. There's a basic course for beginners, so if you're brand new, there's something for you. Then there's an advanced course for people who are not brand new, and this is, you kind of advance down the line. Then there's case studies, of course, which are really good. There's the software that walks you through sending your emails, but the biggest thing and the most value that you can get is all the done-for-you emails, because this isn't just done-for-you emails. It's done-for-you emails and done-for-you free reports for each niche. Now, what we're doing is, after this week, because I knew I was going to allow people to grab this course when I saw the 75 emails I got when we sent the replays of this out, we're going to also include 10 more packages. What that means is 10 more niches where you'll get a 30-day autoresponder sequence, a free report already written, offers that you need to promote, and my optimization notes. Okay, so very important. Look, I give you the notes on how you should optimize this particular niche. Okay, so you can get the email sequence to send out. We're going to give you the offers that you should promote. These are just the top offers in the industry of, say, real estate. And these are the top ones for solar energy. Then we're going to give you a free report, all right, so that you can download this free report, or you can simply right-click it, and you can copy the link address like this, and you can put it in your emails, and you don't even have to worry about how do you give the free report to people. They're just going to get it. They're going to be able to download it from our server, so they're going to get a free report. You're going to get all the emails that you need to send to them. You're going to get all the offers that you might want to promote. So basically, it's done for you. It's complete done for you niche packages for email marketers. And this, of course, is what we spent all those thousands of dollars on. Now, we're also having 3 live workshops. I think I put that on here. Let me check my comments real fast. Once we get to a few hundred here, we're going to announce our $100 winner. So let's just see. We're at 323. We need to get to 500. We normally get to 1,000. 1,000. So we need to get to 500 comments. I can imagine you guys are going to get me to 500 comments. I can't imagine that we're going to not get to 500 comments. That would be like so sad. You know what I mean? Here we go. So this is the live workshops. If you want to get the one that includes the live workshops, basically we're doing a list building domination. It's how to build your lead capture page. It's a small group, by the way. There's only actually there's only about 6 of the. Let me look real quick. Yeah, there's only about 6 spots left for this. I opened 10. We had 4 of you that just grabbed this throughout the night anyway. So there's 6 slots left. So we'll only have 60 people on. No muted mics or anything. It'll be just you, me, and a guest trainer that's going to teach you all these different techniques for list building. Then we're going to have a copy and sending domination. That's a completely different training, okay? So this is 3 separate trainings, 3 separate days that we're going to be doing live trainings. And, of course, all the replays will be in your members area if you buy the Email Domination Live Series. But the reason I decided to do this was I wanted to have a small forum. I wanted to have like a small group training and just see how it works and see how it works with the mics open where you can talk and ask questions and things like that, but that does limit it. You can't have 1,000 people on there, or you can't do what you could do with 60 people on, which is why it's so important. And it's the reason why I did it that way. So hopefully all of you understand that. So obviously this is all the stuff that you get with it, and I think it's a really good opportunity. It's $497 or $997, but the stuff that we put in there is the stuff that you ask me to do basically. A lot of people have told me, I'm having a hard time sending my emails. So we built this inbox multiplier software like 2 years ago to train my staff who's never sent emails before in their life, and now they send all of my emails. And as you can see, they inbox because all of you are on here. So, we put that software in here. Then, of course, a lot of you had asked me about CPA marketing, so we put in the CPA Mastery course, which is phenomenal. It teaches you literally start to finish how to start making money as a CPA marketer. Enrico Davis is phenomenal. Some of you have met him. He's really cool. Then I went and paid my copywriters to do emails for you. And it's going to end up being about, I would say somewhere in the neighborhood of about $6,000 to $7,000 worth of emails written by top copywriters. These are guys that have written for me for, I don't know, probably 3 years. And you get them for $497. It's passing along a discount to you because because you're on the Success Connection. This isn't going out to the rest of my email list. The only people that even know about this, the only people that are going to get access to this are you, just my Success Connection students, and that's it. Then, of course, if you want to use Email Domination Live, it's $9.97, but that gets you access to the live workshops and all the trainers. I'm actually paying people to come in and teach. They can't sell. There's nothing to sell. They're not promoting anything. They're just there to teach. So pretty good opportunity. How many of you already have this and you like this? Just say yes if you already like it, if you have it and you already like it. I'm seeing a lot of people say that they have email domination. Abby says she got it today and likes it already. Yeah, that's phenomenal. That's pretty cool. Elizabeth says she's a newbie and she loves it. A lot of you love it. Type the number 2 if you're getting it tonight. You don't already have it. We'll welcome you on board. Well, hopefully there are people leaving me comments on Facebook. Connie says she's already using the golf emails. That's epic. So Kim, Stuart, Bruria, Robert, Mervin, looks like Tony, Ira, Lloyd, lots of people going on and grabbing it tonight. Joanne has just grabbed it tonight. That's cool. Look, email domination, by the way, it's one of those things that that I thought of because we were kind of going through this whole email domination like series, and I thought, well, gosh, you know, why not culminate it, bring it all together, and then push out an awesome training to everybody that kind of lays everything out, you know. So hopefully that makes good sense to all of you. Let's see here, and hopefully all of you enjoy it. Richard says the program is excellent. Well, we appreciate that. Let's go back and check my Facebook comments real quick, and let's announce our winner because it is getting a little bit late. We only need, who's going to get me to 500? Who's going to get me to 500 comments? Just say yes if you're going to get me to 500 comments. I can't even, my brother will laugh if I have under 500 comments. Go on there and put hashtag go for it so we can all be motivated, so we can all be excited. Everybody, and look, if you're having a hard time getting there, look, go to thesc.com, right there, thesc.com, and just click on the little Facebook logo, right? We got Facebook logo here. We got it right here. I mean, you can get to Facebook pretty much anywhere from VSC, so just go here, click the Facebook logo. You'll see this. We have 413 comments. We should, oh, Facebook. They just love to bother me. All right, we got 413. Now we're at 480. All I have to do is ask you to do it, and you do it. Now, but yet we already know that I want to do it. Can I put the membership address? Yes, the membership address in the chat box. Sorry, I was kind of focused on my Facebook. It's emaildomination.com/enroll. There you go. All right, so let me see if I can't announce our winner. And then for those of you that, there we go. We got over 500. You guys rock. That's what it's all about. Lots and lots and lots of comments. So I'm going to go ahead and announce our winner. Let's see. Type the number 2. By the way, just so I know if I need to wrap it up, type the number 2 if you need me to stay on and answer questions because you want to get email domination and you have questions about it. Type the number 2 because a lot of you said you wanted it. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be able to answer a gazillion questions, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away the $100 so that anybody that got email domination last week and doesn't want to sit on here and listen to that again can go ahead and go, or you can stay if you want. And then I'll spend about 5 minutes or so kind of going through it, and then you can choose. We're going to be closing email domination down because we're actually starting the live workshops next week. So they're live, right? So we can't leave it up or people would buy and then they wouldn't be able to get the live. It wouldn't make sense. So we're actually going to be closing it down after tonight, which that makes total sense because that's exactly what we said we were going to do. So if you want to get it, you can get it. And if you don't, that's okay too. All right, let me open up all of this. All right, we're about to pick our $100 winner. Here we go. All right. And by the way, once I pick our winner, you should go onto the chat and say congratulations and put the person's name. That'll be like pretty much exciting for the person that that wins. All right, so here we go. All right, we're just going to do a quick scroll. We're going to just scroll, and basically all we're doing is we're just scrolling through, and I'm going to make one quick swipe with the mouse, and it's just going to land where it lands, and then that's who will win. And then I'll make sure that I give you guys $100. And it looks like, let's see, Harry, I can't pronounce your last name. Almaden? Harry Almaden? Let's see if Harry is still on. Let's see. Let's make sure that that Harry is still on. Harry is on. Harry, can you go ahead and put your PayPal email address in the chat box? You have won the $100. Now, if everybody could tell Harry congratulations on Facebook, that would be epic. We always say it in here, but let's put it on Facebook. Let's put congratulations to Harry. And his name is spelled H-E-R-Y, by the way, for those of you that aren't looking at the screen. It's H-E-R-Y. All right, so H-E-R-Y. I'm just looking. There it is. All right, so Harry, I'm going to go ahead and PayPal you $100 while we're online. All I would like for you to do, sir, if you don't mind, is just go ahead and leave a comment on there that says you got your money, because we do like for everybody to know that I actually do give away the money when I give away the prizes. It just kind of makes sense, because a lot of people, I think, don't give away the prize money. And by the way, if you're hopping off, make sure that you're here next week, same place, same time. We've got traffic strategies coming your way. Hopefully you enjoyed this little kind of improv on the Success Connection this week. Lots of different things that we try to do, different formats. But next week it's going to be kind of getting down to the traffic strategies that we need to use in order to be successful. So lot to go over next week, and so you don't want to miss it. Plus, we do have prizes for you, things that you don't even know about, that you don't even know exist yet, but they will be here for you next week. And I'll actually be coming to you live from Las Vegas, because I'm going to be out there at another mastermind. That one I was actually paid to attend. So so I'll be coming to you from Las Vegas while I am out there giving knowledge to others in a mastermind. All right, so Harry, you should have your $100 now. So we just, let's see, it just says it's sending. There we go. All right, Harry, you should have your $100 now. Congratulations. I'm glad that everybody is saying congratulations on Facebook. That is very nice. That's what it's all about. Plus, that gets my comments up to 600, and I'm looking for 1,000, so I'm excited about that. Adrian always tells me that I'll never get to 1,000 every single week, and I keep telling him that everybody that gets on the Success Connection just goes crazy with the comments, so actually I will. All right, so with that said, I'm going to answer a few questions here about email domination, okay? If you have already got email domination, it's perfectly fine to pop off. If you want to stay on here, perfectly fine as well. Completely up to you what you would like to do. This is the, let's see, we'll move this up here to the top for now. All right. So that's the email, or that's where you go to get it. Move that up. And then let me just click on Chrome. All right, and then this is the actual software or training and such itself. All right, so if you've got questions, what do you need? Let me know. We don't have a payment plan for this. We don't. There's not a payment plan available. We just really couldn't do a payment plan for something like this. So it's a little bit difficult for us to do payment plans on things that are really and truly, you know, kind of ongoing training and coaching. Let's see. Kind of going through. How much is it? It's Elizabeth. It's $497. If you want the live training workshops, it's $997. So you've got two different options. If you go to the order form, emaildomination.com/enroll, you can see it right here. It kind of breaks out the two different options. The live option gives you access to live workshops like this. There's 3 of them. And on those 3 live workshops, we'll be basically going through each and every step that you need to for the 3 different types of it. Basically, list building, and then traffic generation, copy and sending, and then profit optimization. Let's see. Yeah, Dwayne says it's insane to get this for that price just because of the email copy. I know. It's part of what we're doing. Let's see. So a lot of people. Very cool. Yeah, so yeah, we are closing it down after this week, and the reason we're closing it down after this week is because, honestly, you know how we've started this. This is kind of the way we're doing things in the company now. Is we're bringing in a group of people, and we kind of make sure that their questions are answered and that they get the help they need, that they have success with it, and then once we see that that success is there and we see that people did really well, then we say, okay, well, we might try this again at another date and time. It's not something that I'm saying, hey, forever in the world, I'll never open this up again. But it's, you know, it's just a plan, right? For now, anyway, we're going to close it down so that we can focus on people that have joined, and I think everybody would probably appreciate that anyway. Is there phone support? No, there is not. We only do support on email, and the reason that we do support on email is really simple. It's through our support desk. It allows me to track everything. I can see that my coaches and my staff are answering your questions properly. There's quality control, basically. That's what I'm all about, is quality control. Let's see. Yes, there's live workshops with it if you choose to get live workshops. Let's see. Okay, yeah, good question. Donna says, do we give a guarantee? No, we don't. Actually, on the order form, it says that there's no refunds on this. And the reason is because as much as I would love to say, hey, use it for 30 days, let's just be honest. You can click those buttons, download all of the email copy that I spent $4,000 or $5,000 on so far, download all the free reports that I had made, and probably copy all the videos, and then say, give me a refund. And unfortunately, people do that. That's unfortunate. So we don't have a refund guarantee on this. This is not a quote. This is a, it is what it is. Like, you legitimately get this. Like, this is email copy written by a copywriter that would have charged you $10 an email, because that's what he quoted me first. And there's going to be 1,000 emails. There's already 750 emails in here. So if you were to break it down, that'd be $7,500 or so. That he would have charged you to write the emails that are in here right now. Now, he charged me half of that because I give him a lot of business. But at the end of the day, you know, people will come in and they will steal from me, and I can't allow that. So I'm not saying you would. I'm just saying that people will. You know. So it's unfortunate, but it is a harsh reality of and a harsh fact. Let's see. That's right. Matthew says, I'm not a charity. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you could put real estate software. You could put pretty much anything with this. So it's quite honest. Very easy. So some of you are saying you're on your phone and you can't see the link. It's emaildomination.com/enroll. So emaildomination.com/enroll. That will be able to get you on there. It does not. If you go on there and you put it in there, it probably isn't going to take American Express. So it's just Visa, MasterCard. We just don't really do American Express for this. Let's see. Yes, all of the email domination live trainings will be recorded, so you'll be able to go in and watch them if you happen to miss them. So you'll be able to watch them. Let's see. Just going through. Yes, we're closing both down. We're not just closing one down, we're closing both down, and then we'll do the live workshops after next week. So that's the way it's going to be. So you won't be able to get email domination. You won't be getting any more emails about it and all of that stuff after now, because this is the last time we're going to talk about it. We're going to move on. We've got training to do. I don't want to get stuck on one specific thing. If you feel like this brings a ton of value to you, if you feel like, wow, okay, all these emails already written for me, I can't miss that, then yeah, absolutely grab it. But we got a lot of stuff that we got to cover and a lot of stuff that we got to teach. So yeah, works that way. Yeah, I think it's a good pairing with anything. Jennifer says it's a good pairing with mobile opt-in. You know, at the end of the day, this is training. Mobile opt-in is software, so it is different, right? There's two different sides to it. But this training is teaching you how to send your emails properly. So if you build that list with mobile opt-in and then you need to turn around and you need to send emails, this is teaching you how to do that. Not only that, but what's really cool about it is you got all these emails already written for you. I can't even stress to you how important that is, because most people, what I think anyway, get scared of email marketing because they're scared to write emails. And I mean, I get it, I guess. I'm not scared to write emails, obviously, but I can understand that. And so what we thought was, okay, well, it would make total sense to just go on and leverage our abilities to get these things written for you and have our copywriters write them, and then have you be able to go on and use them. So that's kind of what it makes sense, right? All right, does anybody else have any questions? I'm going to close this thing down. I don't know, is anybody still trying to get mobile opt-in? Just say yes if you're still trying to get it. It's getting fairly late here, and so I wanted to, okay, so it looks like a few of you, all right, well, pop on over there and do it right now. I'll stay on for another 4 minutes. At 4 minutes, it'll be 9:50, which will give me like 10 minutes to get home. And it'll be 10 o'clock at night. So I know that a lot of you are interested in doing it, and you're just listening to me talk. Go ahead, do it right this minute, and we'll make sure that you get in. I always hate getting off and not having you already have it, because if anything goes wrong or your card doesn't get through and you start posting it back in here, and then I'm gone. But I do need to close things down. Let's see. So we'll make sure that we take it back. Yeah, and I see a lot of you saying thanks for tonight. I appreciate you all being here. It was a lot of fun. It was fun to not really have an agenda and just kind of hang and talk about some of the things that I enjoy. Hopefully you get a good kind of mindset after tonight. And then, of course, next week we're going to be right back on it, where we're starting to hammer home some training and really start learning some good stuff. So it's going to be really exciting. It will be hopefully not too technologically challenged, since I will be in Las Vegas on probably crappy internet. I probably will not have my camera on, no doubt about that. But, you know, at the end of the night, we'll still have had a good time, and you guys will have learned an awful lot. So that'll be exciting. Very, very exciting stuff. All right, so I'm going to wrap this thing up. All right, make sure that you go ahead and get email domination right now if you want it. I'm going to leave my screens on here for just a second while I get ready to go and pack my stuff up, so it'll be available while my screen is on right here before I shut everything down. So go ahead, take action, make it happen. If in fact you actually want it, now is the time to get it. You can get either or. I've got 3 spots, actually 3 spots for the live workshops still available. So there's only 3. If you want to get in the live workshops, there will be only 60 of you, and that's it. There won't be anybody else. So 60 people, and that's it. So we've got 3 slots left for that. So if that's something that you're interested in and you'd like to listen to some of my partners come on and ask them questions and things, by all means, take advantage of the live workshop one, because it is available for the next 3 people. And make sure that you are here next week, same place, same time. hopefully just as exciting or more exciting, because we will be in the city that does not sleep, Las Vegas. So hopefully those people will be quiet enough for us to be able to get our work done. Let's see. Patricia, yes, you will already have everything live and everything. Looks like some of you are saying I got a lot of comments on Facebook. I haven't been back onto my Facebook page yet, mainly because I've been here talking to you about email domination. As exciting as email domination is, okay, yeah, a couple of you. This is why I like to try to be on here while you're ordering. The order form for email domination, I think it says we take American Express. Hold on, but we don't. For this particular one, we actually don't take American Express, but I think it was just put, yeah, so see, this is just like my designers put this on here and they shouldn't have. It's like, oh, we take it. We take Visa, MasterCard, and Discover for this. We don't have American Express set up on this merchant account yet, so you'll need to use Visa, MasterCard, or Discover. So this actually gives you a really good idea actually of what you get. Maybe I'll just leave this on here. You can see emaildomination.com/enroll. That's where you would go to actually get it. But you can see this is actually a good outline. If you want to see everything that we've got with this would be a good place to go. Just go to this order form and check it out. It's got all the different trainings that are available right here. It tells you get the inbox multiplier software. Okay, so I showed you that software. This is what walks you through. It's a wizard that walks you through sending your email, so that's really good. Then it's got all the done-for-you emails. Now, I didn't even list all of them on here. Look, this is all the 180-day and 60-day sequences. I didn't even list these because I had these done after the fact. Look, you still get the 30-day golf sequence, the 30-day real estate sequence, the 30-day solar energy sequence, and then you're going to get 10 more packages of these, right? And this just says done for you emails. It doesn't even include all the other stuff. I knew I was going to show you the actual members area, so what's it matter? But you actually are getting the free report, you're getting the optimization notes, and you're getting the top offers for the niche. It's a done for you package. It's like, hey, look, if you're going to start a business and you're going to start up one doing email marketing, here's like 15 done for you little business packages that have everything that you need to get going. So that's what that's all about. Then you get the mastery course from Rico on CPA marketing. Okay, so I showed you that. Then if you choose to get the live series, you get the list building domination, copy and sending, and profit domination. These are live workshops. To get those, you just click right here, and you'll see it's going to give you email domination live, okay, with the 3 live online training workshops. So you pick either or, so you can pick whichever one you want, and then you can get enrolled and make it happen. We actually have 2 of our live series left now, so 2 of those are left. All right, so very good. Looks like Tom says he's in, and Carol is in. So very good. I wasn't even looking at the questions. My bad. I did not pay close enough attention. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just going through and seeing if there's any. Some of you said you purchased email domination just the other day. Makes sense. That's very good. Wow, there's lots of you leaving comments. So hopefully it works for everybody. I'm going to go ahead and pack up some of my stuff. So I tell you what, I'm going to leave this on. You guys can get enrolled if you wish. I feel like it's probably a good idea. I don't know, but it's up to you. And you can go ahead and get enrolled. Paula, if you say you have purchased it but you can't get in, Paula, I'm going to send you an email here. Support. All you got to do is just email our support staff, and I just sent you that support address, and they'll take care of you. So don't worry about it. They will take good care of you. But you should get your, if you've purchased and you don't see your login information, I'm going to guess that your login information is in your spam folder. That's what typically happens when you send like these email addresses, or when we turn around and we send a lot of email with passwords in it with all these weird characters. A lot of times it goes to spam. Let's see. Ira, I just sent you a message directly to answer your question, so just check your chat box. The link, Carlos wants the link. Carlos, the link is right there on the screen. It's emaildomination.com/enroll. So emaildomination.com/enroll. So you'll be able to do that. Is anybody else having any trouble getting enrolled? If not, let me know, or if so, let me know, because I'm going to pack up my stuff here and get home. It's getting a little bit late, so I'm at the office instead of at home. Any of you married men know that that's 10 o'clock at night away from the house might not be the best thing in the world to do. At least not, your significant other may not love it. And any of you that are married to men that are gone at 10 o'clock at night, you know that sometimes they get mad, right? Matthew, you have questions about the live training. Ask away real fast. I didn't see your question, but you said before you purchase the live training, which there's 2 of them left now, you want to know a question. So go ahead and ask real fast, and then I'm going to hop off. All right. Robin, you said your card declined. It's probably you just need to call the back of your card and let them know that it was declined. It might just be that they think it's fraud or something because it's purchase online. Okay. Matthew, yes, if tons of people were sending the exact same emails, it would be a problem. But the fact of the matter is, tons of people are not sending the same emails. First of all, we don't even have that many people that got email domination. And number 2, once we get the other 10 niche packages in here, everybody's in a different niche. Not everybody's in the real estate niche. You know, not everybody. You might have 10 to 12 people that actually use each niche package. Not going to be an issue. We actually my emails are syndicated across, I would say, 7 different accounts. So meaning I have people subscribed everywhere, and it doesn't create any problems for me, right? So I don't anticipate you would have any issues at all with quote unquote people using the same emails because everybody has different email lists, right? So you shouldn't have any trouble at all. Paula, you found your login details in your spam box. Thank you for it's because the passwords have all these weird characters in them. You know, so it happens. Let's see. Any more questions? I'm going to wrap it up and head off. Hopefully I've addressed them. I try not to leave anybody out. But, you know, I'm doing my best. Polizia, you said you did not receive your mobile opt-in login. I'm just going to simply send you our, I just sent you a message here. Just email our support desk, and our support desk will take good care of you. They'll make sure we get your login details to you. Again, you know, again, at the end of the day, what ends up happening is it hits your spam folder because it's got these weird passwords in it. There's nothing we can do about it. Yes, everybody will get the extra emails. Okay. So everybody will get the extra emails that we have put out. You're all going to get to vote on that. So everybody's going to get that. So don't worry about it. Let's let's see. So yeah, you'll all get the extra 10 niche packages, which is going to have the emails, the free reports. I'm going to work on those. I'm also going to let you have some input on it too in the next few weeks. You'll be getting input on that. So everybody that gets this will have that. Let's see. All right, I think I've got most every question answered. If I didn't get every single question, I apologize. I certainly tried to. We'll have this open for you here for the rest of the night, so you'll be able to go on and get enrolled into email domination. Go ahead, make it happen. I think you'll love it. So I think it's actually a lot of people already said it's a killer course anyway. So enjoy it. Have a great weekend. I hope to see you all right here next week, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Thank you so much for being great and for inspiring me. Hopefully I have inspired you just a little bit as well. And I'll see you all next week right here on the Success Connection. Have a good weekend, everybody. Take care.